Alec Bohm just hit a massive, game-winning, opposite-field 3-run nuke to beat the Texas Rangers 5-3, but the real bombshell just dropped in a Philadelphia courtroom. Is this the kind of off-field distraction that could derail a career year? Or is this the ultimate fuel for a player about to hit unrestricted free agency? We are looking at a situation that is as heavy as it gets. Right as the 2026 MLB season kicks off, our starting third baseman is suing his own parents for misappropriating his finances. Think about the mental weight of that for a second. You are stepping into the batter's box at Citizens Bank Park. The lights are glaring. The crowd is roaring. You are facing 98-mile-per-hour heat. And in the back of your mind, you are dealing with a brutal legal battle against the people who raised you. According to the lawsuit filed this Wednesday, Bohm discovered that his parents, Daniel and Lisa, sought to freeze him out of 4 accounts established as limited liability companies. He alleges they converted a sizable amount of his money for their own use. We are talking about accounts opened back in 2019, right after he was drafted 3rd overall. His parents claim they only took a 10% stake for administration purposes and fervently deny the allegations, but Bohm is seeking at least $3 million in damages, full control of the accounts, and a forensic accountant to track every single dollar. I've been thinking about this all day, and honestly, it breaks my heart on a human level. But as a baseball analyst, I have to look at how this impacts the Philadelphia Phillies, the NL East race, and the ultimate goal of getting back to the World Series and dominating Red October. Let's talk about the timing. This is not just any season for Alec Bohm. This is the season. He is in his final year of arbitration eligibility, making $10.2 million. When the final out of 2026 is recorded, he becomes an unrestricted free agent. Over his career, he's made about $27.7 million, which makes sorting out this alleged financial mismanagement absolutely critical right now. He is staring down the barrel of his first massive, multi-year payday. Projections have him looking at a 3 to 4 year deal worth anywhere from $12 million to $16 million annually. But to get the high end of that, to secure that bag, he needs to produce on the field. And look at how he started. That opposite field shot against Texas wasn't just a lucky swing, it was a textbook piece of hitting. When Bohm is driving the ball to right center, staying inside the baseball, and letting his long levers do the work, he is one of the most dangerous run producers in the National League. We all know he isn't your traditional prototypical power-hitting third baseman. He holds a career OPS plus of 104. He isn't going to hit 40 home runs like Mike Schmidt, but what he does do is hit with runners in scoring position. He is a contact-oriented RBI machine who provides vital length to a lineup that is already top-heavy with the massive bats of Bryce Harper, Trea Turner, and Kyle Schwarber. When you look at the advanced metrics, Bohm's value comes from his ability to avoid strikeouts in high-leverage situations. His hard hit rate and exit velocities have always been solid, but his launch angle has been the missing piece. If that swing against the Rangers is indicative of a slight mechanical adjustment, getting the ball in the air more consistently to the opposite field, we could be looking at a guy who finally pushes that OPS plus into the 115 or 120 range. If he does that, he isn't just a $12 million player, he becomes a highly coveted asset on the open market. But how does this off-field trauma affect the chessboard for general manager Dave Dombrowski? Dombrowski is a master of navigating the luxury tax and keeping championship windows open. He knows the starting rotation is expensive. He knows the bullpen needs constant investment. Does Dombrowski look at this situation and see an opportunity to offer Bohm an extension right now, providing the kid with some stability and peace of mind while locking up the hot corner for the next 4 years? Or does the front office take a wait-and-see approach, worried that the emotional toll of a family lawsuit might cause a mid-season slump? Philly fans know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to Alec Bohm's mental toughness. This reminds me of the 2022 run. Remember the "I fucking hate this place" game? He made 3 errors, the crowd let him have it, he muttered those words, got caught on camera, and then he owned it. He stood in front of the media, took accountability, and the city of Philadelphia embraced him forever. That showed a level of psychological resilience that you simply cannot teach. It takes a special kind of player to survive the pressure cooker of Philadelphia, let alone thrive in it. If he could survive that night and turn it into a standing ovation the very next day, I have to believe he has the mental fortitude to compartmentalize this lawsuit and still perform between the white lines. The voice of the fans right now is overwhelmingly supportive. I've been scrolling through social media, talking to people in the stands, and the consensus is clear. Philadelphia has Bohm's back. The fanatic might be dancing on the dugout, But the fans in the bleachers understand the human element of this game. They see a young man who has given his blood, sweat, and tears to the Phightins, now dealing with a betrayal from his own blood. When he steps up to the plate at Citizens Bank Park for the rest of this homestand, you are going to hear an outpouring of love. This city protects its own. Strategically, the Phillies need Bohm focused. The NL East race is going to be an absolute bloodbath this year. The Braves are relentless, the Mets are always lurking with Steve Cohen's checkbook, and every single game matters. If Bohm's production dips, the bottom half of the lineup becomes a glaring weakness. Opposing pitchers will just pitch around Harper and Schwarber, knowing they can get out of the inning later. Bohm is the linchpin that connects the superstars at the top to the grinders at the bottom. His defense at third base has improved dramatically since his early days, but his bat is what keeps him in the lineup every single day. We also have to consider the clubhouse dynamics. This is a tight-knit group. Guys like Harper, Real Muto, and Wheeler are the veteran leaders. You can bet your life they are putting their arms around Bohm right now, shielding him from the media circus, and keeping him locked in on baseball. That clubhouse culture, built by Rob Thompson, is going to be tested. But if there is any locker room equipped to handle outside noise, it's this one. As we look ahead to the rest of the 2026 season, every at-bat for Alec Bohm carries a dual weight. He is swinging for a championship ring, and he is swinging for his financial future, all while trying to untangle a messy, heartbreaking legal web with his parents. The $3 million he is seeking in damages is a lot of money, but it pales in comparison to the $50 or $60 million contract he could secure with a monster season. He took the first step by launching that game-winning homer against Texas. Now he has to sustain it for 162 games. My final verdict? Alec Bohm is going to have a career year. Adversity breeds greatness in Philadelphia. He has the backing of the city, the support of his teammates, and the undeniable talent to put up massive numbers. He is playing for his life, his livelihood, and his legacy. I want to hear from every single one of you down in the comments. How do you think this lawsuit will affect Alec Bohm's season? Should Dave Dombrowski extend him right now, or let him play out his contract year? Drop a ring the bell in the comments if you are standing with Bohm. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily, unfiltered Phillies coverage, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an update on the Fightin Phils report. Let's go Phils!